Hey, what is up, everybody? I am here to give you my WWE Smackdown review for. I gotta look it up real quick. December 3rd, 2015. And I know it's late as hell. I haven't even watched Raw yet. I don't know anything that happens. Um, I hope Raw is good, but we'll have to wait and see. Um, and for this show, I was really busy over the weekend. I had helping hand stuff I had to do, which if you go to Massasoit, you should totally join that club. Because it's a great club. Um, I had Christmas I had to set up for, and I tried to watch the show over the weekend, and I just kept falling asleep through it. Not because the show was bad, but I was tired from other things. So I've already watched some of the show, so I'm just gonna kind of talk about it. I'm not gonna go over it anything. Um, I'll probably end up doing that anyways, but I'm gonna try to just kind of just do like a brief review of it because I do wanna watch Raw before tomorrow, and I have some things I gotta do for other things. So I'm just gonna kind of run through the show. So we had Booker T, Rich Brennan, and Jerry the King Lawler on commentary for this show. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and the Usos come out to cut a promo. And I kind of like this whole faction with Roman Reigns, Ambrose, and the Usos. I think that's a pretty cool faction. They all make sense to be a faction. Even though it's not really like a faction, but they're all just kind of friends and family. So I do like this. And Roman Reigns cuts a promo about their relationship. And he talks about how they're going to take out the League of Nations. And at TLC, he's facing Sheamus one-on-one, which really, there's no disqualifications in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. So the League of Nations can just run in if they want to. So then the League of Nations come out. I don't really remember what anything that Sheamus says because he's just a mid-card champion at best. And they announced that there's going to be an 8-man tag team match that we were supposed to get on Raw between these 4 teams. And then the New Day comes out and cuts a great promo as normal. And the New Day say that Ambrose and the Usos have to face them. And they have to beat them to qualify for the main event, or Roman Reigns will be stuck facing the League of Nations alone. I thought this was good. The New Day was good, and Roman Reigns' promo was good. But again, Sheamus, he's just not a world champion. I think they need to take this belt off him soon. And then we get Tyler Breeze with Summer Rae versus Neville with Dolph Ziggler on commentary for this match. Tyler Breeze and Summer Rae cut one of those little video promos before the match, and Tyler Breeze says that the only reason that Dolph Ziggler beat him on Raw was because he was distracted by his ugliness. Really good matchup here. Obviously they have chemistry from working together on NXT. And really good matchup. Tyler Breeze hit the supermodel kick out of nowhere. I thought that was cool. Neville hits his usual flip dive, and Neville hit a sick super kick as well. And then he dives on him on the floor when he tried to go for his red arrow because Tyler Breeze rolled outside the ring. And then when he goes back inside the ring, Summer Rae grabs Neville's ankle, and Tyler Breeze hits the Impredia for the win. So Tyler Breeze goes over here. Kind of sucks for Neville, but they're pushing Tyler Breeze right now, so it makes sense. And they have to make him look strong with this feud with Dolph Ziggler. And I'm kind of mad Dolph Ziggler didn't really do anything for the feud. He was just kind of talking about nothing. So I didn't really think he did that good of a job on commentary. And then Becky Lynch gets interviewed about her match with Charlotte. And then Brie Bella and Alicia Fox come up. They talk trash to her. And Charlotte comes up and says that she's going to be in Becky Lynch's corner when she faces Brie Bella tonight. So then we get Brie Bella with Alicia Fox versus Becky Lynch with Charlotte. Solid matchup here. They can both work, so I'm happy about that. Brie Bella does a spot where she fakes an injury like Charlotte, mocking Charlotte. And then the match continues. And Brie Bella accidentally hits Charlotte. So when Becky Lynch locks her in the disarmer, Charlotte decides to retaliate and attacks Brie. So Brie Bella ended up winning by disqualification, and Becky Lynch was mad about it. This was lame stuff. Charlotte says she wants to be the next Rock. That totally isn't going to happen because Charlotte's bland and the Rock was electrified. And Charlotte just is bland. We're gonna talk about that more on the Massasoit Wrestling Corner if we do it this week because there's a toss up about whether or not we're doing the show this week. So then Neville is backstage. The Miz comes up and says that he's never seen anybody with his new unique look. And he talks about how he could make him a world champion just like he made Daniel Bryan, how he main evented WrestleMania, how Miz main evented WrestleMania. And Neville and he gives him Miz's card. This is probably just going to be a feud, which I'm not. I mean, at least it's something for Neville to do, but I'm just not going to be crazy about it. And then Rusev and Lana get interviewed, and they talk about how Lana says that Ryback can't handle a woman like Lana, and Rusev says the next time he sees Ryback, he's going to destroy him for putting his hands on his woman. And then we get the New Day versus the Usos and Dean Ambrose, and if Ambrose and the Usos lose, they can't compete in the main event. And this was my favorite match of the night so far. It's probably gonna be my favorite match of the night because I thought it was solid. And at first, the New Day gets the heat on one of the Usos, and then they get the hot tag on Dean Ambrose, and the New Day starts attacking Ambrose. They get the heat on him eventually, and then Ambrose eventually tags in one of the Usos, and he starts going off on the New Day, and eventually Kofi Kingston behind the referee's back hits the Trouble in Paradise on that Uso's leg, and then Xavier Woods hits the running knee on him, so the New Day go over, so now Roman Reigns is stuck in a handicap match with the League of Nations. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to continue watching the show, and then I'll come back and give you more of my thoughts on it when I'm done watching it. Okay, so then we get Devon Dudley with Bubba Ray Dudley and Tommy Dreamer ringside versus Bray Wyatt with Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman ringside. It was a nice short little match. Bray Wyatt wins. That was fine. And then afterwards, Bray Wyatt's just going to hit the Sister Abigail on him again because that's what he used to beat him. And Bubba Ray Dudley and Tommy Dreamer don't want to get in the ring so that way he won't take this move. So eventually they just get in the ring with kendo sticks when they see the rest of the members of the Wyatts come in the ring with a table. And they hold him off with a kendo stick. And Braun Strowman sucks so bad he can't even sell a kendo stick shot, which is what you would think would be the easiest move to sell. But he sucks that bad. Go to NXT or get out of the WWE. It pisses me off to see this guy in the WWE when I see other superstars down in NXT busting their ass. It just sucks. But anyhow, he hugs Bubba Ray Dudley, and that chokes him out. And then Eric Rowan puts Tommy Dreamer through the table. The Wyatts look strong. I was fine with that. It was just kind of eh. Then we got Roman Reigns versus the League of Nations. The League of Nations beat down Roman Reigns pretty much the entire match. He has a little comeback, and he hits the spear on Del Rio and is about to beat him. But then Sheamus comes in, and he's pretty much fighting off the League of Nations by himself, and he wins by countout. What a way to make the faction look strong by having him lose and be fought off by one guy. And Ken Barry got kicked out of the match, too. He tripped Roman Reigns, so the ref kicked him out of the match, even though he was in the match and he didn't really do anything wrong. It was stupid. And then he comes back out. Sheamus uses that distraction to bro kick Reigns on the side of the head, and then they lamely beat down Reigns, and Ambrose and the Usos make the save. Overall, SmackDown was an average show this week. I did like the beginning promo with Reigns and the Usos, and I like the New Day on the show. I like the match with them and the Usos. I also liked Tyler Breeze versus Neville. But overall, it was kind of really just an average show. A lot of average stuff in there. And nothing really just felt special this week. So, yeah. I heard SmackDown is going to the USA Network, which I guess could be good for SmackDown. I heard the real life that WWE's putting SmackDown on the USA because they can't afford to have it on two networks, which is sad. But maybe it could improve by having WWE shows both on one show. Because USA haven't had Raw for years, so maybe they couldn't. You just never know. Because they really do got to do something to improve SmackDown, because SmackDown is just so bland now. But we'll have to wait and see. But thanks you guys for watching the video. You can click down below to subscribe. And you can subscribe to all the other stuff that it's in the description box. So that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.